rested, recovered. I'm like, I've been fucking training since the moment I landed. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I don't give a fuck what it takes. I want to fucking win this show next year. And he's like, well, it's gonna take a lot.
Yeah.
But I have some things in mind that we can do, and some supplements I've been working on with this company at the time, and there were some carbohydrate products in his product Hyperbolic. And he sent them over, and he's like, you're going to take these, and then you start scheduling all of this out, and you're going to make sure your supplementation, your PED usage, this is what's going to be happening. And this was all new territory for me. And I went from 225 weigh-in to 256 weigh-in in 1 year.
Wow.
256. Like, it was, and I just trained my fucking ass.
Well, I remember in your interview after you won the USA's, which was really emotional and awesome, but you had mentioned that I never took 1 day off.
No.
That's the one thing I remember from that interview, is that you didn't take a day off.
No. So, looking back, it was, it's those little things that can trigger you and create a level of discipline that you didn't know you had.
You needed that a-hole backstage to say that to you.
Looking
I think
back,
I know who it is too.
Looking back, I have no animosity towards him. If anything, he did me a favor.
Yeah, he did.
It's funny because I remember posting pictures like 4 or 6 weeks out. I just posted one shot. I was in my kitchen. It was side try pose. I remember Evan Santapani was on the forums, and he goes, "There's your USA winner."
Yeah.
And the fucking guys that were running his mouth didn't even show up to the goddamn show.
The next year,
he did the back show with the North Americans to go into the back door. I'm like, okay. But yeah, that was it was just a couple of words that said, it can change your whole life.
For sure.
I'm grateful.
That was all meant to happen
Totally.
like that.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I mean, I know you've caught a shark with your bare hands.
Oh, good times.
Let's just drive into this hurricane.
Yeah.
That was fucking wild.
Was that on the bridge just going?
Yeah.
Is that where that was? Yeah. And nobody else was out.
Oh, no.
Just the Huz.
Yeah. Police barricades that vacated. They were gone. Yeah, no, the hurricane was wild, fun times. But a lot of people were quite devastated, and we did our best to go down and help out.
Bro, that was amazing.
It was wild to see, man. Just
how you helped
7
reunite
feet
those
of
people, though.
freaking water. Yeah. Do what we can, man. Not much in the grand scheme of all the chaos going on out there, but we're trying to do what we could.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
How did you?
Smelling salts. What were you saying?
How was it up in Tally?
You didn't feel shit.
Was it any bit rainy up there?
Dude, it didn't even rain. It didn't rain.
It didn't even touch it.
It wasn't breezy. It didn't rain.
Nothing.
It was complete. It's like the driest week we had
No
had
kidding.
like in a
All the
month.
moisture into
No
this.
way.
Yeah, man. It all just got sucked across the other side, man.
I know. I remember calling you. I was like, "Dude, how you doing?"
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even windy. The leaves are still on the trees. Nothing, man.
You got a smelling salt.
Yeah. So.
No, he's good.
I know what they smell like.
Still gonna make some?
So we're talking about. So, my dad's always been like way into my lifting, like, which is awesome, man. Like to have your parents like really care about what you do. So much to where like he harasses me about it. That's really sweet, man. But like, some people's parents just aren't supportive of what they do, especially something that extreme like bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So my dad did a bodybuilding show like 3 days before I was born. So like I grew up around bodybuilding and lifting weights, right? I just wanted to do the weightlifting stuff. So this is like right around high school. All right. No, it wasn't. I was in high school. So my parents like kind of raised me kind of strict. So like parents don't curse or anything, right? I'll just put that out front. So my dad comes into the gym, just the local gym, and I was gonna try 405 for the first time. So I had never done 4 plates.
Yeah.
So we got these things loaded up. My dad's just there hanging out to see me max out for a day. Right? And my buddy comes up and is like, "Hey man, just got the ammonia cap." And he's like, "Man, sniff this, and like it's gonna help you get the lift." I'm like, okay. I never smoked. I never done them before. So he cracks this thing and gives it to me. And then I didn't understand you're supposed to take like small little sniffs. and I took a full rip. Like
Oh, geez.
so I just go,
Rain.
oh fuck. And my dad is right there. He didn't say anything, right? So I get down and I got the lift, and he was only happy for me. Like I said, I don't curse in front of my parents.
Yeah.
That's great.
When that happened, man, like he was just proud. Like if I would have missed the lift, I probably wouldn't have got in trouble.
You're right.
But dude, he did not get like, okay, 405.
Well, yeah.
High school lift. Like
That's incredible.
That cleared me. Yeah.
It's like the Christmas story. Fudge.
What was your heaviest
Exactly.
bench?
I did 633 in contests. And I think I weighed 212, and the weight class was 220. So, and the year before that, I did 518 in drug tested nationals. So it counted as a world record.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Heavy.
And I broke the record by like 80 or 90 pounds at the time because it was junior division because I was under 23. So yeah, the record was like 424, and I broke that with my opener and ended up getting like 518 and change. So yeah, that was my thing, man. That was fun.
What about you? Did you ever do any kind of?
Never did any
Heavy
kind of
lifting.
powerlifting or anything like that. I mean, I always focused on getting stronger because I always kind of equaled getting stronger with getting bigger.
Yeah.
But we did.
So bench for reps.
Well, yeah. So we did this with this prior company that we were with. We did. It was called Football Players versus Bodybuilders. Did you ever see any of that? So we went out to New Jersey. There's it's called Test.
Academy.
It's a football academy out there where they kind of groom players for the
It's a combine prep facility.
Combine prep, exactly. And so we did this thing where we picked some of our best bodybuilders against these basically college athletes, right?
Yeah, but like 80%
Yeah.
of these guys turn pro.
Yeah, their
So
turnover
they're
rates.
all either going to
They're, yeah,
the
CFL
Canadian Football League
or
or
NFL.
NFL.
Got it.
80% of them.
And so we did all these events, anywhere from like we were flipping a tire the length of the football field, pulling a Hummer with a vest harness on, did the vertical jump, 40-yard dash, and then of course, because what's at the combine, the 225-pound bench, for reps, right? So that's what we did, except
we did 315.
we upped the
instead.
ante, and so of course we picked Joel to go against their best guy. Their best guy was 6'7", 350 pounds.
And he was playing for the
He
Steelers
was
already.
going to the Steelers, yeah. And he ended up getting, I think he got 16 or 16 to 20 reps maybe, that's impressive with 315. Joel comes along, 36.
33 there.
33 reps with 315.
And it was like
Well,
it was like our last event too.
well, and the guys there that have seen it all, they've seen all these NFL football players, and over the years of the combine, this and that, they're like,
Yeah.
we've never seen anything like this, ever.
Yeah.
But then the next year, we did it 2 years in a row, and the next year we put it back down to 225.
225 because they put me against a smaller guy.
Right.
So instead of a lineman, they had me going against like a 240 something pound like running back.
Right.
So
And 56 reps.
58.
58 reps.
58.
58 reps with 220.
Yeah, don't show up my tooth.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was fun then.
That's incredible.
That's good
Yeah.
stuff. So I lifted weights all through high school, but I wrestled all through high
I
school.
was gonna say.
So that I had to keep my weight down for wrestling.
I was gonna ask
So
your wrestling background.
Yeah. So then, like, if I would have like a big, I just kind of put myself as I'm too short
Yeah.
to wrestle the heavier weight classes.
Right.
So I'm like, I can't put on a bunch of muscle. So I just wanted to be strong instead.
right.
So I wasn't really worried about growing. Like
Right.
my arms were good and my traps were good. And
Yeah.
in high school, that's really all like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like that's all anybody noticed. Like, who was the man at the time? Goldberg.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
The traps.
Bill Goldberg.
Had the
Yeah, traps
huge
and arms,
traps,
man.
yeah.
So I'm like, hey, I'll do the Goldberg thing. And
Yeah.
not worried about.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna train back. So,
Right.
yeah, that was me through high school. But dude, wrestling weight cuts compared to bodybuilding weight cuts,
Yeah.
but it makes bodybuilding stuff just a
joke.
Really?
It makes it easy, man. Because like you don't have to perform.
Yeah.
Like
That's exactly right.
this one, you have
Yeah.
to suck down.
And then go fight.
Try to like reanimate yourself within an hour because you're wrestling within an hour of being
So you don't have
as
a day.
dehydrated as you can be. No, man, it's not like MMA stuff where
Yeah.
you get a 24-hour weigh-in.
Yeah.
You weigh in,
And you go.
and you wrestle, man.
Dang.
So, but cutting weight for that is just it's completely different.
Yeah.
And everybody does it. So you can't just be like, oh, well, I'm not going to cut weight, because then you end up with somebody that just has a big, straight up bigger frame than you.
Yeah.
By the time they hydrate a little bit,
Yeah.
put on 5 or 6 pounds.
Sure.
And they have a bigger frame. So
Yeah.
you kind of force yourself to cut weight.
Yeah.
But if somebody grabs you and tries to throw you, it's totally different than just like, hey, I had to walk out here and hit some poses.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to like train conditioning. You could just get on a stair mill and just kind of walk. Like wrestling conditioning was just completely different.
Yeah, brutal.
So when you're starving,
Trash bags on.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
yeah.
I've done that.
I used to have instead of trash bags, I put on a raincoat because it's the same kind of material.
Yeah.
And I just put a sweatshirt on top of the raincoat, and I'd just be running and just leaving a trail.
Oh,
I'd just
yeah.
be leaking the whole time.
Nuts. Yeah, I've done some trash bag shit.
Yeah.
The one time I did it, I think I had a heat stroke, and I wasn't right for weeks. Fucked my life up.
Yeah, but
It's not-
Not fun.
but the thing for you guys is once you made super heavyweight, you didn't have to make weight anymore.
Yeah.
It was so liberating.
Yeah.
I was just never in that spot. I was never close enough. It was either I was 6 pounds over or
Yeah.
I was underweight.
Right.
So
I was a middleweight for most of my amateur career.
yeah. you
And
gotta
so
get
I
on
was,
scale.
and I had to suck down to make that weight too. Like it was really hard. So I'd come down to the final hours, final day. I'd starve myself the entire day, put the trash bag on with a sweatsuit over it, drive to the venue, and I'd get there as early as I could, and then keep weighing in and checking my weight and just feeling like I'm about to pass out. All for bodybuilding though, and it all paid off.
I used to I had like my saliva glands trained.
Yeah.
Where like I would just suck candy and spit, and from Lick City, Florida, which is just north central Florida, to like Lakeland, which isn't too far of a drive, I filled up a 2-liter with spit. I'm just eating, not eating, but
That's a
sucking it
wrestling
all.
thing though.
Yeah,
For sure.
That's wrestling weight cut.
Yeah.
Nuts.
For sure.
That's
They
awesome.
banned that at wrestling meets now. Like you can't run around spitting anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. So, man, people are gonna cut weight forever. It's just how it
Yeah.
is. But yeah, that's
Whatever
what.
they can.
That was a different kind of discipline, but it was all fun, man. Doing it with your buddies.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
different than bodybuilding. That is the difference in bodybuilding, man. Nobody's cutting weight with you.
Right.
So you don't have like a running partner. Where, hey, man, my guy's got to get down to 135. I got to
Yeah.
get down to 171, and we're running it out together. You're kind of on your own doing your thing,
Yeah.
Even with a good training partner,
not the
nobody
same.
holds your hand on the treadmill.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a little different.
Yeah. I know. All right. Well, that's a wrap then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.